Welcome to my buddy's house here. Um, my name's Chris Darden, and this is my presentation of sighted in, ensuring that perfect shot. I'd first like to introduce my two audience members here. If you could introduce yourself and give your own rifle and hunting experience.
Hi, my name is Ruben Perez.
Hi, my name is Ben Carter. I've shot a 22 long rifle and a 30-06 duck hunting and deer hunting.
Okay, so first things first, we're going to talk about safety as far as sighting your weapon and just firearm safety in general. And before you do anything, you need to inspect your gun. It's very crucial to make sure that everything's in working order. The last thing that you ever want is for your gun to blow up in your face or something along those lines. So go through, clean, and inspect your firearm for any defects that you may find or any foreign debris stuck in the chamber or in the barrel or just any regular maintenance items that you may go through. If you do find something wrong with your firearm and you can't fix it yourself, the best thing to do here in this situation is take to a licensed gunsmith, someone that actually knows firearms, and they'll be able to absolutely go over your firearm tooth and nail and find out what's wrong with it and hopefully fix it for a reasonable price. It's usually not reasonable, but sometimes it is. Here's a little handout, just simple guidelines of what we're going over here today. But yeah, make sure your gun's safe. So it's a big deal there. Now, as far as finding a shooting range, you need to find a safe location to go and actually sight in your rifle. There's a lot of shooting ranges, especially around here in the DFW area. You can look them up online. You can look them up via phone book, and it's very easy to find a shooting range, especially in the DFW area. But some questions that you do want to ask them is how far the range is. Typically, they're only 100 yards maximum around this area. You also want to know the price. The price usually ranges from $14 to $25 per day per shooter. And you also want to know their particular rules. Every range has different rules. They all do it their own way. And you also want to find out exactly what supplies are provided by the shooting range. Some of them will provide you with ear protection, hearing protection, spotting scopes, just about everything you would need aside from ammo and your own gun. Now, step 3 here, you need to go gather supplies. There's nothing worse than getting out to the range and you find out that you don't have your ammo, you don't have something, you know. So you want to go through and make sure you have all your supplies that you would need, such as these supplies right here. Other supplies, especially here in the Texas heat, drinking water. A lot of the ranges that I go to, they don't have vending machines or any kind of refreshments or anything, and it's hot, and you're out in the heat, in the sun, and then it's just terrible if you don't have any water or anything. Also, some extra clothing. I like to take extra clothes just to put around my gun when I'm shooting, just for some extra support, because you can really mold it around and whatnot. And also a firearms cleaning kit. Now this is particularly useful here if you're shooting a new gun and you're breaking it in, because the break-in procedure usually on a firearm is you shoot 3 shots and then clean, and then shoot 3 shots and then clean, and shoot 5 and then clean, and then 15 and then clean. That's the proper break-in procedure for a new barrel. Now, when you get to the shooting range, you're gonna have to go and check in with the range master. There's usually a hut or some sort, or a building that you go in. You'll sign off a waiver, and you also pay your fees for that day. And this is where you can also go over the rules of the range master. Now, the range master will assign you usually a shooting lane. There's going to be typically lanes set up at the shooting range, and they'll put you in order as to instructions, and it'll also put you up in a specific spot. Now, when you get there, there's probably going to be other people already shooting, and you're not going to be able to go set up your own targets. Not at that point, anyways. At this point, you want to wait until the range master calls a ceasefire, and then you'll be able to actually go down and set up your targets. Such as this. Here you want to go down range during the ceasefire, and you want to put your targets at whatever designated range that you're shooting at. And then you also want to set your guns on the shooting stands or sandbags or whatever they're providing you to shoot from, or whatever you brought, actually. And then, once again, before you fire any shot, you want to inspect your firearm and make sure that it is completely safe and that there's nothing wrong. Now, when he calls for a ceasefire and clears the range, you want to go and set up your targets at a close range, especially if you're doing an initial sighting in. This is typically between 25 and 50 yards. This will help you get in the ballpark, at least, of where you want to be shooting your rifle at, as far as where it's impacting the target. Now when you're finally ready and you have everything set up, you found out that everything's safe, you've checked your neighbors to make sure they're being relatively safe anyways, you're ready to fire your first shots. Now your first shots, they're probably not going to end up where you want them to be. When you bore sighted your gun, if you did bore sight your gun before you came to the range, or you had your range master bore sighted, that's just to get you close. Fire your first shots. I usually do 25 to 50 yards for my first shots, just so that I can get it dialed in, because it's a lot easier to get it dialed in when you're shooting at short distances rather than long distances. Mainly because each adjustment on the scope will be a larger increment than longer range. Now, I have a couple of example scopes here I'm going to give y'all, so y'all can actually see what's going on here. Now, this is how you adjust the scope. Now, if you'll notice, there's two, well, that one has three actually, but there's these two knobs right here. You're going to be your elevation and your windage. The top one is your elevation, and that dictates up and down as far as where your bullet will be impacting. And the side one is your windage, and that's left and right. Now, if you take these caps off, we unscrew those two caps, you'll notice that it's marked on there as to what each click is going to mean. So, I believe both those scopes say that they're marked for a 1/4 inch at 100 yards for each click. Now, what you need to take into consideration here is that a 1/4 inch at 100 yards is actually going to be 1/2 inch at 50 yards. And it's going to be even short, it's going to be more, it's going to be 1 inch at 25 yards. So each click is going to move that bullet left or right or up and down an inch to 1/2 inch, depending if you're at 25 or 50 yards. Now, after you shoot those first shots and you made your adjustments, fire. I usually like to do 2 to 3 shots, but this is the breakdown of exactly how many inches that there are per clip. But make your adjustments so that, for instance, let's say that this is 3 inches low here. At 100 yards, you would click that up 12 clicks. So you want to go up 12 clicks on that scope. Now, it's important to remember on the scope that when it says up, it's the bullet impact. It's not moving the crosshairs up or down. It's actually moving the bullet impact, not the crosshairs. Now, after the range master is called for ceasefire, you want to go and replace your targets. Now you want to move them out to 100 yards. This is where most people usually sight in their guns, and it's what most ranges are the standard for. I mean, 100 yards, almost every range you go to is going to